So how do you work with a team on strategy and goals? I mean, obviously it's important, but tell me a little bit about that experience that you've had. Emily, go first.
Well, it's shocking to talk to people who come to me because they want help with their email program. And I ask them, well, what are your goals? What are you hoping to get out of this? And most of the time it's like, oh, like, I mean, well, and it's surprising that it happens more often than I think it would, right? And so, and when I lead people through, I'm like, okay, well, we're going to talk high level goals. Is that revenue? Is that users? Is it, booking calls, whatever that is. And then we break that down into goal micro actions that can be measured in email campaigns, right? So, so it's basically like, okay, pie in the sky, what do you want? What can we accomplish right now? And what can we accomplish within a certain time frame? And then how do we break that down into the micro actions I want people to take in an email?
Yeah, it seems that even today, so many people are still throwing it at the wall that they don't strategize. And it's so much easier, as Ada said before, because she comes from that engineering background, to set your tasks. It's not so difficult to do what you need to do once you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So Ada, how do you help your customers build a program when they basically, come to you with nothing?
Yeah. Well, I think I loved Emily's points, and I'm 100% in agreement with those. For me, I like to sit down with my clients and do what I refer to as map out their process. So that question starts off with, how's it worked in the past? So tell me, how do people discover who you are? How do people identify your services, and how does that process go? And depending on the business, that could be a completely online experience. That could include a sales call. That could include a presentation or a demo. It really depends. But understanding, what's worked for you in the past. And for those people that may be, fresh and starting from new, it's like, how do you want it to work? And identifying, where are your best clients coming from, or where would you like your best clients to come from? And what is the experience that they've had or you wish for them to have? And then once you can articulate that, then you can move into, dividing all of that up into steps. And as Emily so fabulously put, taking those steps, mapping them to email, and identifying how we measure progress towards those steps.
Often I find pain points can help you. Well, you can try to resolve pain points or solve pain points, so you go backwards. And the best place to find pain points is if you're a large company, you've got a customer service. You just sit down with customer service and say, can you just tell me, give me a day on the phone.
Yeah.
And if you go that, you have literally all of the problems that you can solve in a journey for your customers. And these are real-time problems.
Yes.
So,
well, yeah, and sometimes the goal of email marketing, which goes into like customer success, right, it becomes, how do we help our customer service department, right? How do we reduce, that might be a goal, to reduce customer service tickets. So yeah, when you mentioned that, and yeah, sitting down with a customer service person and like being able to listen in on their calls, I've done that before, and it is very enlightening.
It's very, exactly.
You can learn so much. What I love about what we're talking about right now is there's this recognition of both sides of the perspective in terms of, how would you like for it to work? What's working really well? What's worked for you in the past? But also, where are the frustrations? What do you wish was changed? And both sides you can apply, and you can make progress in reducing your frustrations or promoting, what's working through these automated tools. So you have opportunities on both ends.
It's pretty amazing that email marketing can do so much. It's more than just a commercial.
Oh my gosh, yes, for sure.
Yeah, it's more than marketing, right?
Yes.
It's much more than marketing, for sure.